What's up guys, it's your boy Osu and I'm here again with another Gen-Slinger video, and this one's kind of focusing on a similar concept from our last video where we took Legion Slowdown and put it on Gen-Slinger. That one focused on slowing down the healing of survivors, but this one we're focusing on slowing down the overall gen progression itself. They're very similar, just kind of different perks and a different method of using it. So without a further ado, if you want to stick around, we're going to dive into these perks. If not, I will have timestamps so you guys can jump straight into the action. So the first add-on that we're going to have today is the Barbed Wire, which increases survivor min time by 3.5 seconds. But we're going to be pairing this with the Poison Oak Leaves, which increases survivor min time by 1.5 seconds. So together you are increasing their mending time by 5 seconds total, which means they have to mend through the 5 seconds before they can even start healing themselves. Now moving into the perks, we're going to start off with the Scourge Hook Gift of Pain. Now basically for any survivor that gets taken off of these Scourge Hooks, they suffer from hemorrhage and mangled. If you don't remember from our last video, mangled basically means that it takes them 25% longer to heal themselves or heal other survivors. So this is literally the Rusted Spike without using the add-on of Rusted Spike. So that's why we're not using Rusted Spike in this build. But the first time that survivor is healed, they then suffer a 9% penalty to healing and repairing actions until they get injured again. Which by the time we're injuring them again, we're going to be gunning them down to hook them again. So the whole premise so far is that we want to keep people injured. We want to keep them mending. We want them to heal. That way they can get the penalty working on generators as long as they came off the Scourge Hook. Then just like the last build, guys, we have Thana, to where each injured, dying, or hooked survivor will receive a penalty of 5% up to 20%. Where we basically just want to keep everybody injured and only let the ones heal that get off Scourge Hooks. And then, of course, to counter Thana, we have Dying Light. So the more survivors that we kill, Thana is going to get weaker, but Dying Light is going to get stronger because we get a token for every hook state that's not the obsession. And we basically get 3% per tokens. We can get up to 11, giving us a total of 33% penalties to repair, healing, and sabotage speeds. Now this last perk you're going to see throughout these games, I kind of rotated it out. We do have Nurses Calling, so if we do see people mending or healing at a 28-meter range, then we are able to snipe them from a distance and, quickly keep people down and injured. There are a few games where I decided to swap this out, and I did put in Forced Penance, which basically Forced Penance, any survivor that blocks my chain, takes a hit from someone else, they're going to get hit with the Broken Status effect. You guys are going to see that perk in action as well. But ultimately, the whole point of this build is to slow the game down, slow those generators more so than healing. And it's just another fun Legion build put on Gen-Slinger. So without a further ado, guys, let's get right into the business. Alright. Whoop whoop, wrong emote. Never mind, onto the game. Never mind, everybody. Please ignore the twerking emote. Alright, we did get Red Forest, which is a huge map. It's kind of a bad map for Slinger. Just because of size. I'll say, I'm pretty sure she had Sprint Burst, that's why she was walking. That was a good bait. Good job. I hesitated way too long there. Alright, so we have our first down, and we have a Scourge Hook over here. She's not even wiggling, so that's cool. Alright, so now we have our first Dying Light stack and our first Scourge Hook. So it's going to be kind of hard to hold down the gens I want. So I'm just going to kind of go for a chase mindset and just get down as many people as I can. The hell? Well, Claudette, the crows gave you away. I wasn't even chasing you. Oh good, another scourge hook. Alright, so now we can just bounce back to our hook. I'm kind of watching this open space to my right to see if they come across. It doesn't look like they are. I knew she was baiting out the sprint burst, but I was hoping that she was going to bait it out wrong. Well, that worked out well. Decisive? No decisive? Alright, so now we have our third stack. We're gonna push this way. Thread the needle. And now we're gonna put her on a skirt hook. Kind of sucks that they're the only two people we've been getting so far, but Sprint Burster took off. We don't really need the obsession, but we do need to get her hooked at least. She's gonna get a lot of value out of Dying Light. Thread the needle again. And we got her at the window. Ooh, now the boon totem comes out. We don't have any scourge hooks around here, so we're just gonna go ahead and hook. If we can find that young Jin before she finishes healing, that would be fantastic. She tried to use her sprint burst. She was either exhausted or she didn't time that takeoff right. But this is her death hook, so we can go ahead and hook her. I also kind of have a feeling that she was the one with the boon totem. So hopefully moving forward, we don't really have to worry about more boon totems. But we have one dead at 3 gens. That's honestly a pretty good place to be. That's going to be Claudette. So we're going to head over this way, and hopefully we find Claudette, and we can go ahead and take Claudette out of the game as well. Alright, Claudette was, or Young Jin was not the one with the boon totem. There is blood on the ground, so this is Claudette that we're chasing. Not really worried about Jane. She doesn't have a flashlight or a toolbox. So we're just going to go ahead and get Claudette out of the game. And now we can chase after Jane. Now Jane is the one that we don't want on any generators or anything. She is the obsession. She's the one that gets the actual boost while everybody else gets penalties from Dying Light. Oh, I looked down. Alright, we're gonna leave. Main building is a bad place to chase for Slinger. So we're gonna try and find the Michaela. She doesn't get a boost to gens, she's just not a penalty. She gets a boost to healing and unhook speed. Got you. So she does gens normally, but it's the healing. How did I find you again? That only missed because she got stuck. She's got the fucking add-on where if I don't down her in 15 seconds, she's gonna fully heal. Yep. I'm kind of botching my shots right now, though. She is wasting a lot of my time. If that other girl's on a gen, she'll probably finish it. I did not expect her to bank right. Well, now we know what gen they're working on. She knew she was finally caught. Wasn't much she could do there. They're smart. They know what they're doing. They're above me. She's probably got decisive, but... No, she just knew. Alright, well the other girl did not come back for the gen. We'll see if Hatch spawns here. So now it's just a Hatch game. They played really well though. It's a good attempt, Michaela. That was a good attempt. all in all, that was a pretty good game as well. Oh, this boon totem. They had a lot of pressure, but it was really the two early outs that we got is what kind of gave us the advantage in this game. Because at that point, with the build, we were able to just kind of turn it around. There's not a lot of people out there making Gen-Slinger content, so that's going to be the main focus of my YouTube channel. But I'm glad to hear you say that, Vast. Alright. So remember, the whole point of this build is to get people injured and on hooks. That way they can get some penalties and slow down gens. I just did that so we could end that chase as soon as possible. I can make that Scourge Hook. They're going to get that Gen, but that's okay. I need that Scourge Hook so we can start getting the pressure. Alright, so now we have a Dying Light stack, and now we have one Scourge Hook. Oh, I was 1 second too early on that shot. Well, we're not going to get a Dying Light stack, but at least we can get her on a Scourge Hook. And right now we have Thana value going on. Oh, and we get some Nurses Calling. I assumed he had Dead Hard, but... Alright, we're gonna go put him on this Scourge Hook. Oh, I missed. Alright, now we can put her on a Scourge Hook. Our Obsession is healing right here. She literally just finished too. Honestly, I kind of thought she was going to bank into the window, but she didn't. She was out of range. That was kind of a very ambitious shot for me to try and make. Not sure where she ran off to. That was good. I tried to bait it. Oh, David's just now going for that unhook. Mia's over there too. They're all right here. It's kind of hard to dead hard when you're unhooking somebody. Right now we have insane pressure. Alright, well, she DC'd. I'm pretty sure this is death hook for her. Was Nia on her death hook? I honestly don't even remember. Ah, there's David. Running out in the open with the free down. And she's over here. Probably self-healing. Oh. That was David's death hook. I did not know that. Well, that was interesting. Well, she was healing. I'm assuming it wasn't near me, though, considering I couldn't see her. These door spawns are very bad for her, though. That was adrenaline, not healing? I guess it does make sense. She did heal the second I closed it. I just assumed it was really good timing. She's not gonna get that. You know, I applaud her though. I applaud her. She knew there wasn't much more she could do, so she's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna send it for the door, and I respect that, because that's what I do when I play Survivor. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna open the door and call it a day, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, a lot of people hate Mount Ormond for Gen-Slinger, but personally, this is kind of one of my favorite maps for him. I feel like there's a lot of vantage points, and as long as... Hey, Michaela. Oh! Well, there's two people here. Alright, Claudette, come here. Come here. Come here. Smack. Now go away. I'm gonna go get Michaela. But, like, as long as you're, like, maintaining pressure and whatnot, it's not a bad map, in my opinion. Oh, that was a good juke. That was really good on Michaela. Is she gonna run to Killer Shack? Yeah, I can't make that shot though. There we go. Yo, she wasn't ready for that one. I probably could have got that hit. Probably should have swung for it, honestly. Oh, they never expect a window shot, man. It's my favorite shot to make. Favorite shot. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our first stack. Is there a scourge hook nearby? There is. Perfect. I remember seeing this hook. I just didn't remember if it was a scourge hook or not. Alright, so we have 1 stack for Dying Light. Claudette is still injured. So far, not a bad start. We just need to find where the rest of them are, and I don't see them running to the left, so they're most likely moving to the right. Oh, they were waiting for me. Okay. A little ring around the rosy. Never hurt anybody. Hi. Kinda had a gut feeling you were gonna do that. Running out in the open. That was a really good bait. I think she was still out of range. Don't tell me you're at the pallet. Oh, you were at the pallet. What are you doing? You know, I say it all the time. Never camp a pallet against a Death-Slinger, and that right there is exactly why. It's not a Scourge hook, but it'll do. So now we have 2 people injured. She was our obsession, so she doesn't count towards Dying Light. Oh, Claudette. I'm just gonna go ahead and get you mending. There you go. And if you're still over here... Oh, you're still over here. You were really trying to mend right here? Ooh, she was waiting for that one. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Was that a dead hard I saw? I have to keep that in mind. So Claudette has dead hard. That's good to know. I don't know why people always dead hard for the window. Like, even when you dead hard to it, the dead hard has to stop, and then you have to vault. So it's kind of, it never really works out very well. Why are you still here? Oh, I botched that shot. That was all me. That should have been a free down. Running in the open. Okay, that's 2 in a row. Let's stop doing that. Right here. Yo, she is so good at juking that. She baited the hell out of that. Ooh. Simple moonwalk. It wasn't even moonwalk, more mind game. Running in the open. Ooh. Alright, I had to be a bit more patient for that one, because she's really good at juking. Really good at juking. She's dodged most of my shots, so that one I had to hold out a little bit longer. They were healing over there. We saw that with nurses calling. The chances that they're still over here, though, was probably slim. We'll come investigate. Oh, hi, Jill. I don't know where you were going. And hi, Claudette. Jill has to mend, so we're free to go for Claudette right now. Looks like Jill's going for the save. Alright, now Claudette has to mend, so let's go back to Hook. And now everybody's injured. We have 2 people who need to mend, 3 generators, 3 stacks of Dying Light. This is going pretty well. As I said earlier, running in the open. Thank you, Jill. And there's a nice Scourge hook right here for you. Thank you. And everyone is still injured. Dang, they still got a gen done. I'm actually kind of impressed. They should be feeling a lot of Thana and Dying Light right now, so I wonder how it feels for them, because I'm sure it's like painfully slow on these generators. No progress on these. Oh, they're healing. That's why there's no progress on any gens. They're healing. I'm assuming they're over here by Shack. I honestly have no idea where they are. I'm not really getting any nurse's calling value right now. If they all heal up, then I'm gonna lose all the pressure that I just built. I hear somebody. Oh, hi Claudette. So Claudette ran to my left. And the dead hard, yep. Claudette, that's what you did earlier. You dead hard into the window. It's a good thing I kind of took a pause there. Alright, so Claudette's on her second hook. We still have one injured and one hooked, so that's good for Thana. I just need to figure out where they are. Ah, there we go. That's actually some really good nurse's benefit here. She ain't even gonna see me coming. Oh, she had no idea. Oh, Claudette died on hook. Oh, that's so good for me. Someone's on that Jen. We're gonna go for Jill. Where'd she go? Oh, okay. Well, she's leading me over to the Jen anyways. Yes, Jill. Do all the teabags. Like, what was that? How are you gonna... Like, why? You're in the most open area with one of the worst pallets against a slinger. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, I cannot hit this Michaela to save my life. I just need to be more patient. She just keeps dodging everything I shoot. Oh, you know, that's not being patient, Osu. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, she's so patient. Like, she knew. Alright, now she has to mend. Kind of feel like we should just go for it, though. I don't know where Fang is. They have one Jin left. This is really close game. Bro, the window shot every time. I love it. It's my favorite shot to make, guys. I love it. Alright, now at this point, it's a hatch game, and it's all about who finds hatch first. Oh, they were almost done with that jet. Oh, no, 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 no. Bro. She beat me to it by a second. If I didn't stop to look at the Gen. That was a really good game. Really good game.
Yo, hold up, back in my day, see I was rapping, King Bush was packing the braids. Now fast forward a couple years and I am packing the weight. Cause you know I got the flow like the ocean in May. And they say, watch the coupe rates, but I ain't got a license. When my last shit dropped, you can see it was the nicest. And I never sell my soul, no matter what the price is. This game is so